Best I go into details of the CHRAJ issue.
Okay.
Now read the cases, where because I am told Enra Mekaka Kromo said that board of trustees they should be investigated and prosecuted. Because of contract of Moko Command. The contract was illegal according to CHRAJ. Almost a contract in the illegal, and there was no conflict of interest. It is this year we cannot call Reverend Victor Kusibuate Kwabena Dujenfi. So that is what I want to
understand. That is according to CHRAJ.
According to CHRAJ.
But according to the law court.
Okay.
According to court. You know this issue.
Yes, our court. Yes.
Or the court.
High court.
Court.
Was it the high court? Yes.
Well,
that was the high court. Yes.
Or the court.
Yes.
Court Akade. Or use two different names.
Yes.
Court say Reverend Kusibuati ne Dujenfi. Or use two different names.
I see. Interesting.
On no the Okujeta black or court.
Yes.
The defaming.
Yes.
And a court and
I remember.
Okay.
I remember clearly.
JB, or a 165-page document. Or those.
Yes, but there's a summary.
My main court down cry na young court decisions. Also, Article 287 of the 1992 Constitution set out what the Commission can do following the conclusion of investigation under Chapter 24 Code of Conduct of the Constitution. Now, you read through and some more can also one, an allegation that a public officer has but Yen skip one findings one findings,
yes, findings and recommendations.
Yes, that is where I want us to
but board of trustees of the National Cathedral Facebook and TV so Mr.
Observations and recommendations. The Commission notes with great concern the informal nature surrounding the processes leading up to the transfer of the money to the National Cathedral by the fifth respondent. Administrative lapses at such high position should not be countenanced. Good corporate governance requires that minutes of directors' meetings ought to be taken and kept in a minute book. This is to ensure that the document of key issues discussed at meetings. Unfortunately, both the National Cathedral and Cathedral of Ghana and the fifth respondent company failed to take minutes of meetings under which the issues of financial assistance was discussed. Now, you can have fifth respondent only Reverend Kusibuati. There was a timer.
Yes.
And a National Cathedral Wuhieska. It was part of the issues I know were investigated.
Yes.
Now, minutes of Oya National Cathedral 1 minute a year. Corporate governance in law.
Yeah.
Minute book.
Yeah.
Is very serious thing.
Very,
in
very
corporate
important.
Governance.
Yes, sure.
And there's a company. CHRAJ ni in Shushawa Chima.
There was nothing like that. They only eat talk
Kasa wakan
one
phone to paper do.
Yo.
No sing onya into Esha. Bibiara papa nu or krata do ye minuted. As to the sika what papano
transactions
or transaction and
it was not brought to book. And so nobody is aware of whatever discussion they had.
Only and some cry or ye commissioner kada onya. 2.
Yes.
A company shall cause minutes of the proceedings of meetings of the directors and a committee of directors to be entered in a book or books kept for the purpose. Inti we quote the reasoner Zawaye no onye. Again, Isha House there is also of crucial importance is the amount spent so far on the National Cathedral. Our investigations showed that as at 31st May 2022, the amount of 225 million 962,500 Ghana cedis, described as seed money, had been released for the construction of the National Cathedral per Exhibit 9. This sum of money has been expended according to Exhibit 9 on site preparations,
on-site preparation,
contractor mobilization, U.S. fundraising consultant, and symposia. The stated sum of money is no small amount. Public interest dictates that there ought to be value for money in project execution. Unfortunately, this commission has no expertise to determine whether there has been value for money, considering the project remains in the same state.
I see.
Was spending in our nature, because one of our board no do one expertise in terms of oil project.
Yeah.
Was spending sika bebrebe nensu project no.
It's still marking time.
Or mark time.
But moma yenhwe board of trustees for ni bi wadaroma na ehun behia. Ye ayeni mu ono yenhwe yenum binom yen papa no mu wom. Ya so for the head pastors num bi wom. No more board of trustees. Amokotnase. Eko dwene sa National Cathedral ho. Eko sign contract. Edema obi company no ho no mo this katwitwiri die. Ede command na omo follow the Public Procurement Act.
Okay. JB, 3 quick main brush through.
Yes.
Accordingly, the commission recommends that the Auditor General should conduct a forensic audit on the construction of the National Cathedral project from its inception to date.
Wadaroma mpacho board of trustees leadership nini. Wadaroma mo amohwe mobile Facebook Onua 95.1 board of trustees no Apostle Professor Opoku Nyina, former chairman of the Church of Pentecost mpapa no on the chairperson of the board of trustees. To obuansa mbacho Archbishop Charles Palmer Buckle Metropolitan Catholic Archbishop Cape Coast on the vice chairman. And Most Reverend Bishop Justice Ofre Akrofi the former Anglican Archbishop Emeritus a member. And Most Reverend TK Awoche Pratt former presiding bishop of the Methodist Church Bajo Kosoka Kramame. And the board of trustees linie. And Right Reverend Medasi Nyabu Transa. And Right Reverend Professor Imado Mate, former moderator of the Church of the Presbyterian Church, also a member. And Reverend Dr. Joyce Ayi, Executive Director, Salt and Light Ministries, or a member. But your Kosro Kakra. Now, if you have more Kano, our board of trustees, no, Mr. Kosro, Mame. And Reverend Victor Kusibwate, founder, Power Chapel International, or a member. And Reverend Dr. Frimpong Manso, General Superintendent, Edema the Assemblies of God, the previous, that time not or General Superintendent, CCID, Yon Eti also a member. And Kingsley Ofosu Intiamwa, or the Executive Director, Edema the Ghana Museum and Monument Board. Also a chairman. It's Wadaroma, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you the board of trustees. Wenum Ena CHRAJ say, Yɛn prosecute one, Yɛn investigate one, Yɛn prosecute one. Say omukoye this illegal, omuka award illegal contracts on the National Cathedral. Ede secretary die, ede kokoma contractor say sa contractor no. Na so as it stands now, the project is still marking time.
Quick one, me wrap up with all your findings now. You
know she's my MP.
Yes.
Into the constituency.
Jebi, me chiaro.
And now my friend. And I think she had a program at La Market. And I didn't come on. So you were supposed to meet because of another time. Let me some time. They be on no be ready. Be na me me ready.
We share
and you share putting poor hand musi. Bibi be wo mu be baby so.
Jebi findings no. Also, National Cathedral project from its inception. Yes, as I was saying.
Yes.
Today to ascertain whether monies released for its construction have been properly utilized. It is our kind of the Auditor General Obum.
Yes.
Another one, having found that the contract awarded by Rebadi Company Limited is void.
A Rebadi Company.
Yes. Rebadi Company. Rebadi Company.
On na contract in one hole.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, void ab initio for being entered into contrary to the mandatory provision of the Procurement Act. Act 663. No. Commission also recommends that the Board of Oil Public Procurement Authority (PPA) should intervene to cancel the contract for the construction of the National Cathedral. What's it? One cancel.
It is romantic hole na
one cancel. Last one, which is the most important one. Last one. Also, the Commission further recommends for further investigation and possible prosecution of the Board of Trustees of the National Cathedral.
Onua 95.1 FM.